for 8 rounds of boxing.
Yes, sir.
Chicago, Illinois. Please welcome the battle-ready fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
The fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival. They're the action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. This is a high-octane battle. Just misses with that jab. Lands the jab. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch.
Yo, what's up? Damon is in the building.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches.
It's going to be hard to get knockouts with a man your best and got the power.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Straight right just misses. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a manual justice in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and do it right. You know what? Next round, you're getting it.
Simple, but
There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't forget the jab. You know, he'll carry away. Think about your defense. And
You're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and we go again.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice job blocking the hook. And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change everything in this battle. unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. There's a counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Let him back into the fight that round.
Talk about a one-sided
Oh, man.
3 minutes. We just saw
Okay, let's see what they know.
Keep their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to
Yes,
be
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like it. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. It's bombs away. Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. You don't want to trade. Wow, let's take another look at that.
What a shot!
Talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round.
Making mistakes,
Borderline
switching off.
disastrous
Get your
round,
mind
but
back
he's
on the
still
job.
on
That's
his
a
feet.
terrible round, that is. Come on, you're right back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
You're boxing back together. Put him back on him this round.
There's the bell to start round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Nice defense on that hook. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Oh, he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. That counter shot lands. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. They're going to call the dots. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You believe what we are seeing. His hook was off target. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just misses with that left uppercut. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave?
Tougher fight, and he's going to be.
There's the bell to start round 6. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. We wondered how good his chin was, but oh,
So you mean to tell me
standing up to that shot.
I need to see
this
that
one
again.
combo, he's did it about 5 times. This one combo. It's another one.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Corner needs to
Go
think
downstairs
nice and
away
sharp.
from
They
me.
know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
The same combo.
And we win this fight. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block.
Nice
So
counter punch.
dealing with a left hook to the body, left hook to the other side of the body.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Straight right just misses.
Right hand uppercut.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those front areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left uppercut doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's going to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Just take the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man. You saved up
Yes,
So,
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now do what?
Just focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell to start round 8. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't be fuddled because they're just shattered.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter shot. They both want the knockout. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
yeah, that was a good fight.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judge.
Character. As I said, that was more. No, he was just in the same thing though, man. You gotta make it fun, bro, man. Can't use the same combos. But nonetheless, I give you. Sir, yes, sir! Let's go. Let's so low rated though. Y'all don't get to get that thrill like I know y'all want to see. Y'all see the action and see how the game mechanics is played at its highest level. But y'all not actually getting to see the knockouts. Oh, y'all want to see some knockouts. So let's get started with that. Why delay? Shoot, if y'all new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Join this stream. Throw a one comment. And if you're feeling like you really want to support and make my day, tell me where you're from. Be tight. See where everybody's from.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, we have Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best. Muhammad Ali. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
As soon as the ball goes,
Jumping down,
don't blink.
jumping
That
up
fight
the
could be over.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you had one bar working up to two, it's just not worth it, y'all.
Really got the sauce.
Good game, Joan. Yes, sir. GG. Hey, is that something that you figured out? And I'm talking as far as this player's ready. As far as the combos go, I noticed you used one combo until you got it off. You know what I mean? Power combo. I think it's left hook, left uppercut, right uppercut, right left uppercut to the top. I think, but you know what I'm talking about, because that is highly effective. Oh man, look at this. You don't see many Furies anymore. I'm happy. Good.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall.
see.
Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's Riddick Big Daddy Bo, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion,
Just had
and
to
one of the most
overpower him.
intimidating
Yeah,
specimens
that's it.
in the division.
Yeah, he is a tricky man. I like it.
The Gyp.
All right.
This bout
It's
is
good, man.
So much hype surrounding-
Play games, you catch you slipping.
You're expecting an all-action
I think the
slugfest.
rating should be higher. Good.
Oh, that punch. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. You almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And this fight is
Ooh.
over.
They throwing hands in there, these power hitters.
Let's watch that again,
That's
replay from a
heavyweight for
different
you.
angle.
Where did that come from? What?
That's heavyweight for you. It's over. Oh, they They came in there throwing some good ones.
It happened.
Really got the sauce.
Yeah.
Really got the sauce.
Yeah, we hear y'all. What's up? What up? Let's see what else we got next. We got Ricardo, because I feel like, oh man, no. That's the country, man. You know what? Let's play it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Should I care? Yeah, it's just a waste of time.
I'm
though.
Todd. Ricardo up against them.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Let's push it.
All the talking has been
Right.
done. It's
You in the ring.
great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. That uppercut digging to the body. That counter shot lands.
Working right there anyway.
Miss with that jab. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch is beginning to take its toll. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yorker don't care. Yorker don't care.
Round that seemed like he
Let's
couldn't
go.
began finally
We're
comes
gonna
to
slug it
close.
out.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Coming in.
Here we go, it's round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. The Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Yeah.
Paralyze them into not wanting to throw a punch
That's it.
because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Well done with that counter shot. Oh my! And streak the perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Yeah, he finally caught him. He finally caught him. You would have guessed. I would have guessed while your game player.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
The best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Got that knockdown, though.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure.
Switch shot, switch.
Here we go, round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Oh.
Nice counter.
Oh, I missed it.
Counter punching. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Jab not finding its target. He scores with a counter. Big shot. He goes down. See that again in slow motion.
Need to see that.
Mayorga, boy. Mayorga. Hey, he don't care. He run through the punches. He popping off. I didn't think he was going to win against this Kung Fu guy right here. But no, anything can happen. Mayorga's going to fight his fight. He don't care.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
Let's see.
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet.
Needs you to focus.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's the jab, but does not score.
Oh.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The courage on display here is incredible.
Oh.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Catch and shoot.
Oh. Oh.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. All hands on deck. We're witnessing an upset in the making. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. On to the fifth we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They're both trying for a knockout. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out
boy.
here.
That's all he's doing. Why? Why?
What do you think of this fight so far,
Jab
Johnny?
hook, jab
Now
hook.
this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That's sad, bro, man.
And he fails to score with that left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
Jab hook.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like as soon as you touch them, they're
Yo,
gone.
that's so
This
messed
is the
up.
dangerous guy.
This guy. Boo, get this
Still
dude.
up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
This dude. Get him out of here. No honor. No honor.
That bell
No
could not
honor.
have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Repeatedly.
Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect counter shot. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and
Do
say
about somebody
something.
that's
Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket.
Hey, he took the fun out the game.
No rest for the weary. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in the fight.
Trying to land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Sadness.
Here's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nope, that hook won't score. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
So one who draws first blood clot, that's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That big hook doesn't land. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Incredible work rate. That counter shot lands. It's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue.
my God. Start cheating. Shameful. I wish the coach. How much we over here? Alright, y'all. This is gonna be my last one. Matter of fact, yeah, this is gonna be the last one.
It's YK on the beat. Really got the sauce.
Sure, man. You wanna play? Clone Geek? Let's catch one. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to catch it on the. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna have to run this one, and then I gotta go. So we're gonna have to catch up, clone. Yes, sir. Do I like playing runners? Are you a runner, clone? No, I like realistic boxing. So if you can box, I understand, cause I box, so I know. But runners is a real thing where you only jabbing, always running. You know what I mean? Somebody, you know what I'm saying? You can also spam backdash. If you're a backdash king, we don't need to play. You know what I'm saying? If you skip all your fights, everywhere you going that you're skipping, no, you don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. You got it. That's what I said. You got it.
Time for the talking to stop
You got
and the
it.
fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny
I
Nelson.
understand to go
Looking
get
forward to this
reset.
one, Todd.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
now it's
Like
time
I
for
box,
our
so
kid,
I understand to go get
Sebastian
reset in the
Fedor,
ring,
fighting
right?
out of Coachella,
But
California.
after
Ranked
every
as the
encounter,
best
you gotta
at
go
light
and
middleweight by the
run
Ring
across the
Magazine.
ring to reset. No. And it's positioning, ring position.
Terrence Bud
Some of
Crawford.
y'all don't. Most people that play this game ain't on that level to
They
make
stare into each other's eyes
You know
one
what I'm
final
saying?
time, touch gloves, and get prepared
And when
for battle.
they attempt to do it, you know what I'm saying? They look like they just
Great to have you with us for this
Yeah,
all-action
like,
affair.
look, I play
We
it right
expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
You see what I mean? So this is not running. I'm right in the pocket.
Counter punching. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Got out the way. I'm back in action. These are mini battles.
Oh, that
Then we're
jab
gonna break
not
it out
gonna
in a
score.
minute. He is blocking and going for that body.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches.
Oh. Oh.
Nice counter shot.
Pandora with the uppercut.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on. Crawford in trouble.
You gotta give some respect to Fedor now.
Right back into the fray.
What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? There's a counter shot. Miss with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah, we boxed.
They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Let's go. Let's do it like real life.
Take a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot.
Get out of there. Straight body, yeah.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense.
Yeah, it's time to dance then. Time to dance. Ring around the rosy. You in there.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You'll fight to the counter punching who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
This is an outside fighter. Oh man, get in there. Fedor is an inside fighter. He's a boxer punch.
Like to see more
Sit
jabs.
in. Now we're gonna keep the distance. Crawford bundles up. Defense is blocking all that. That's all right, it hurt.
Swing and miss with the
With the
jab.
hands.
They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Good body shot.
Counter punchers have to hurt. Despite what the judges read, there are no losers in this fight. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's
Hard hits.
bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Okay. Ooh. Good uppercut.
Counter punch.
Oh, Crawford ain't playing.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. That jab misses. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter punch. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Left hook doesn't find its target. His jab just got blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
So that they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If you
Big gash.
There's the bell to start round 4. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Perfect counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Don't be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Has to be careful. Very close round. 10 seconds to go. Pretty obvious who has the advantage.
I seriously hope the judges kept their
Here's the bell for round 5.
Nice work.
Counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Catch and shoot. That's another scoring shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right hook just missed. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And down goes the
boy.
Burlow. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
I don't get it. Oh, this man has taken damage from beyond the grave. There he comes forward. Stop.
It's not over till it's over.
Good.
On to the 6th round. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Misses with the jab. Perfect counter lands. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Nice counter punch. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Come on with it, y'all.
This punch right here
Tell me
that
about it.
sealed the deal.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked. There's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Counter punching. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Big swing. So much bruising. Will the referee stop
What they
this
gonna
fight?
do about this, man?
This fight will continue.
What are they gonna do about this? We're just gonna see what happens with the game, man. The game got to make choices. What's up, Q? What's good? How you playing, man? Yeah, a bunch of people
Putting the
game
pedal to the
on
metal,
low.
but has to be
I don't know
careful
what's
that he
going on with
doesn't
them,
run
man.
out of gas.
I do not know what's going on.
Well done with that
But
counter
I
shot.
see it's a big thing because you're not the only one that's
Nice idea with the jab, but does not
I told
land.
people, like last stream, I told them that they need to
Beautiful counter punch.
re-download their
Shoot.
game. But I'm pretty sure everybody don't get all of that. You feel me?
When are we gonna see a
Welcome,
jab
Furry,
from
to
these
the
two?
family.
Corey. Q Corey. I'm gonna call him QP.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Man.
Now you start wondering how
Yes,
much
sir.
work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the
Get
line
it.
here.
Let's go out there and get your box.
Good. Look.
And we enter the 8th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last
Yeah.
round, but you know they're going to
Having
try.
a good time.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, The ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win.
I'd have knocked him out.
I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills, step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brain.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. And he misses with that straight left.
Whoa.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yes, sir.
We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree.
And you want to draw. Let me see that. I know I won the first 4. Taking knockdowns. Oh, the instant knockdowns. Well, hey, man, I appreciate everybody joining in to the stream. Shouts out to QP. Appreciate you joining in to the fam, man. We're going to catch up on the next time, man. Hit me up. If you run into this, you got to go, though, unfortunately. And also to John Chifa. GG's to all who came through. What's good? My name is Hawk. Welcome to Realistic Boxing. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you hit the notification button on the way out.